So the American Society of Civil Engineers released their new infrastructure report card, which they release every 4 years. And it is exactly as shitty as we expect. So let me go through the specifics with you. Aviation, so our airports, get a grade of D. Bridges, C+. Dams, D. Drinking water, D. Energy, D+. Hazardous waste, D+. Inland waterways, D. Levees, D. Ports, C+. Oh, look at that, man. Apparently our bridges and our ports are wonderful by our standards, and they're C+. Public parks, D+. Rail, B. Hey, good for us. We got a B. Roads, D. Schools, D+. Solid waste, C+. Did I already do solid waste? Oh, hazardous waste and solid waste, separate. Transit, D-. Wastewater, D+. So the overall grade for our infrastructure, with this incredibly comprehensive report here, D+. Same as it's been. We need apparently over $3 trillion in investment just to update our infrastructure. Look, man, just do it. Just do it. Oh, you can't afford it. We spent $7 trillion in the war in Iraq. Trillions more in Afghanistan. We bailed out Wall Street, and they say, what is it again? Over $16 trillion? That was the bailout of Wall Street. So in other words, we have endless money for the military-industrial complex, for corporate America, and for Wall Street. It's not a question. You are going to get whatever you want. It's a blank check for them. But for the people, for the actual country, nope, nothing. We're just going to coast on D+. Look, man, not only do I want to update our infrastructure, and this is the Justice Democrats' position too here, we want to be number one in the world in infrastructure. I mean, you want to talk about making America great again? How amazing would it be if we go from a D+ infrastructure to A++, and literally we have the number one infrastructure in the world? Now, that's going to cost money, but guess what? That's something you can actually make the case to the American people. If you just argue what I argued right there, people are going to agree. Even Republicans are going to go, yeah, it's a good idea. Why not do that? I mean, this is what FDR did, and he was beloved by the country. They had to fucking invent term limits to kick FDR out of office. To be fair, I think he died in office, but they said after, well, you know, the Republicans were like, we can't have that again, where it's nothing but a Democrat keeps winning, because he's so fucking, he did what the country wanted on so many fronts. So, I don't know, let's have term limits. So you can convince people, hey, if you want to invest, this is what we invest in. We invest in things for everybody. If we improve our infrastructure across the board and get an A+ across the board, wouldn't it be amazing to live in that country? To live in a country that's an A+ and number one in the world in infrastructure? How proud would you be? I would be so proud. And look, I mean, just do it. It's a weird analogy to make, but it reminds me of the show. Like, there are people who always tweet at me and they're like, hey man, I'm trying to get into it, and you know, I'm figuring out what it's like and this and that. And I say to them, the fact that you're even asking me is the problem. Now, I know that sounds dickish on my part, but hear me out. If somebody who's going to do it is just going to do it. You're not going to talk to, hey, let me figure it out and crunch the numbers. Just do it. Just fucking do it. Just do it. Just do it. What are you waiting for? Nobody knows when they get started. Is this going to succeed? Is this not going to succeed? Is that going to happen? Is this going to happen? Blah, 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 blah. Where's my audience? I did 6 shows. Nobody showed up yet. People talk to themselves. I probably talked to myself for like a year and a half where nobody was listening. I was just talking to myself. But I just did it. I just did it. I just wanted to do it, so I did it. So don't let me weigh in and get opinions and then we can form a committee and just fucking do it. Same with the infrastructure. Well, you know, we really need to take some time and make sure that we got to do it. What you're not, this is another second, you're not doing it. Just fucking do it. Invest in infrastructure, fix the infrastructure, make us number one, stop at nothing until you get there. There are going to be problems along the way, but you overcome them. When you get there, when you get to that bridge, then you cross it. Dot the I's, cross the T's, and just fucking go. Just go, 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 go. D+. And we have the nerve to lecture people. We're number one. Number one in what, bitch? Number one in obesity? Number one in military spending? number one in a percentage of the population that's incarcerated. We're number one in those things. We shouldn't be. We should be number one in stuff like infrastructure, healthcare, college education. So this is what Justice Democrats is about. This is what we're going to fight for. And just do it. I mean, that's all I have to say about this. Just fucking do it. No more sitting around. No, maybe we'll do it next week. Or maybe we'll go like 3 years from now. Just fucking do it. Shut the fuck up and do it. And it doesn't just apply to this. In your personal life, it applies to whatever you're fucking waiting on or thinking about. Or, I don't know. Should I ask her out? I like her, but who knows if she'll like me? Just shut the fuck up and go do it, bitch. Just do it.